Welcome to Pro Kitchen Software online video tutorial series. In this video, we will be exploring 3D Edge. We will generate a 3D Edge render, navigate features and tools in 3D Edge, manage lighting to create photorealistic 3D renderings, create panoramic views to send to the customer, and create a 3D Go dedicated web link to send to the customer. 3D Edge is now the default 3D viewer, and it gives designers access to ultimate 3D HD rendering power. 3D Edge produces fast and reliable, high-definition quality renderings directly in the interactive 3D viewer. It gives designers access to groundbreaking features such as being able to see shadows and reflections while in interactive mode, photorealistic lights and glow on each light fixture, and dynamic reflections on metallic surfaces. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate all of the fantastic features found within the new 3D viewer. To view your Pro Kitchen design in 3D, select the 3D icon from the toolbar, or select the 3D icon from the ribbon under the 3D and VR tab at the top of the Pro Kitchen window. In the 3D and VR ribbon, you can choose to launch the 3D viewer in full color, or black and white, or isometric view. Open the 3D viewer to display from the top at 90, 60, or 30 degrees, or any of your elevation views at -45, 0, or 45 degrees. Left-click the 3D icon to launch the 3D and begin rendering your design. When your cursor stops displaying a loading circle, you can start to use the tools in the top toolbar to interact with your design in 3D. Use the Save tool to save your 3D image to your computer as a JPEG or PNG file. Use the Print tool to print your 3D image or print the image to a PDF file. Use the Camera Control tools to turn the bottom toolbar that consists of your Shift, Rotate, and Zoom tools to change the camera perspective on or off. Use the Top View tool to switch to a 90, 60, or 30 degree top view angle of your design in 3D. Use the Front View tool to switch to one of your elevation views in your design in 3D at -45, 0, or 45 degrees. Left-click the Save View icon, type in a name for the view you wish to save, left-click Save View to create custom view perspectives of your design to switch to at any time. To close this, left-click the arrow over at the top left corner of the sidebar. Use the Hide Invisible Wall tools to turn the invisible walls feature on or off. Use the Open and Close tool to open and close all cabinet doors and drawers in your design, or left-click in the 3D view of the design to open and close individual doors and drawers. Use the Lighting tool to adjust your lighting settings on each individual light added throughout your design, including the daylight, adjusting the dispersion of light, which is used to accurately illuminate your room with the correct color reflections as if it were in real life. If you turn that off, you will create harsh, dark shadows, so leave the light on and adjust the watt intensity as needed. And adjust each individual light fixture's wattage added to the design. Left-click and hold the slider bar and drag to the desired brightness level. To choose a different color for the bulbs in the fixtures, left-click in the box next to Color to open a color gradient selector. Left-click and hold the slider at the bottom of the color control panel. Drag to the desired hue. Then left-click in the gradient above to see the color in the sample preview area. Once the desired color is selected, left-click anywhere away from the color control panel to apply. If you wish to set all of your lights back to their original default, click the vertical 3 dots in the top right-hand corner of the sidebar and select Set Default. To close the lighting controls, left-click the arrow over at the top left corner of the sidebar. Left-click the Brightness Control tool to adjust the brightness of the whole room. The control will appear on the right-hand side of your 3D viewer. Left-click and hold the control slider, move up or down the brightness scale, and release to adjust the overall brightness. To turn off this tool, left-click the brightness icon once more. Use the 3D View isometric tools to switch between color and black and white. While in isometric view and do left-click the Refine tool, Pro Kitchen will create more dimension with occlusion shadows and highlights to create a sketch type rendering of the design. When in full color 3D HD and left-clicking the Refine tool, It will enhance the HD quality of your image, increase the realistic shadows and reflections on metallic-like or high-sheen objects. Use the Create Panorama tool to create a 360-degree panorama of your design. When the Panorama Creator appears, you will see where the camera defaults to. You can adjust the zoom by using the rollerball on the mouse to zoom in or out. To adjust where the panorama player begins, left-click and drag the bracket icon on the outside of the camera view circle, as well as move the camera's center point by left-clicking and dragging the center camera icon to the location you would prefer the camera's fulcrum point to be. When you are finished adjusting the camera view to your liking, move the mouse into the sidebar. Left-click the drop-down to choose between standard 4K image or high-resolution 8K. It is suggested to use the high-res 8K for optimal quality of the rendering. To create the 360 panorama, left-click Render. Once the panorama is finished rendering, you can zoom in and out, as well as right-click and hold to navigate manually at the bottom of the 360 panorama video. You can pause or play, zoom in or zoom out, send via SMS or email, and close the 360 panorama viewer with the X. Once the viewer has been closed, left-click the over arrow at the top left corner of the sidebar to exit. The Render Settings tool is used to adjust the performance of the 3D Edge viewer based on your computer's RAM. You may select between quality, speed, or a balance of the two. Changing the settings to Quality Image will improve the image quality by 2 times when rendering in 3D Edge Viewer. This is recommended to ensure the best quality image and works best for newer computers with powerful RAM and graphics cards. Left-clicking Speed will speed up the rendering time of the 3D Edge Viewer by 2 times to improve its performance. This is best for users on older computers with 8 GB of RAM. Changing or leaving the settings to balance in the middle will give you the best of both so you can experience fast rendering along with great image quality. After you adjust the settings to how you want it, click the Apply button below. Then you'll need to restart the 3D viewer in order for the settings to take effect. Click the X in the top right-hand corner of the 3D Edge viewer to close it. Wait 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, click on the 3D icon again, and once it reopens, you'll see the performance has changed according to your new rendering settings. To leave the Render Settings sidebar, left-click the over arrow at the top left corner of the sidebar. The last icon at the top control panel is the Toggle Full Screen tool to enter or exit full screen mode. At the bottom of the 3D viewer, you will locate the manual camera perspective tools to move throughout your design in 3D. Left-click the arrows to pan your entire image, left, right, up, or down. The plus and minus sign magnifying glasses will zoom in or out on your design. The rotate arrows will rotate your entire design in 360 degrees, left, right, up, or down. You can also access these tools using your computer's mouse. Left-click and drag to pan your design. Right-click and drag to rotate around your design. And scroll up or down to zoom in or out. When your cursor displays as a loading circle in the 3D viewer, wait for ProKitchen to stop rendering the image before trying to rotate or move your camera view to enhance the quality of the soft shadows and reflections to display a better HD image. 3D Go SMS will create a dedicated web link of the 3D Edge rendering to send to your customer. When you click on the 3D Edge Go SMS icon shaped like a cell phone, ProKitchen will start generating the web link. Once it has completed the task, a sidebar will appear with editable fields. Left-click in the topmost field to enter your customer's phone number. In the message box below, you may customize your greeting and the message attached. Highlight the text and start typing your own message. Notice there are 4 links available for your customer to choose from, based on their specific device's capabilities, and lets them know that the link is only available for 7 days. The signature is also customizable. Again, highlight the text and type your own message. Once all changes are made, left-click Send to send this message to your customer's cell phone. 3D Go Email will also create a dedicated web link of the 3D Edge rendering to send to the customer. Left-click the 3D Go Email icon to generate the link. Once complete, a sidebar on the left will appear, again with editable fields to customize your message. Enter the customer's email address. Highlight the subject line to type in your own. In the message box, highlight the message to type in your own customized message to the customer. Again, there are 4 different links created to suit the capabilities of the customer's device. To change the signature line, highlight the text and type your own message. Once you have customized this to your liking, left-click Send to send it to your client's email. I'll demonstrate how the email appears to your client. This is how the email will look for your client. They will click the link compatible with their device. Once they click a link, a web browser window or a new tab will open directly to the 3D Edge viewer. They will be able to zoom out and in, rotate, and open and close doors and drawers just as you would on your ProKitchen software without the need to have the software themselves to view. What an incredible tool to display your work to your clients. It will help them visualize what it will actually look like in their home. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos like this, please visit www.prokitchensoftware.com.